You are welcome in the zoology cytology class run by Jan Vikas Mahasabha and Society of Carrier Technology. On the previous turn, we were talking about some cell organelles. Two organelles were remaining. One, lysosomes, which are called the suicide bags, and second, the microbodies, which include the peroxisome and glyoxysome. Why initially when they were discovered in electron micrograph in 1949, they were termed pericanalicular dense bodies. After a few years, Christian D. Dewey gave the name lysosome. Lysosomes are also called suicide bags. You can ask, why suicide bag? Because it can digest the whole cell if needed in certain embryonic development cases. Actually, such cellular organelles are isolated by centrifugation at different speeds. So lysosomes get sedimented at a speed in between mitochondria and ribosomes. They are 0.2 to 0.8 micron in size. They are made up of a single unit membrane and certain inclusions. They are of two types, primary lysosome and secondary lysosome. Primary lysosome is of only one type, storage granule, and secondary lysosomes are of three types, phagosome, residual body, and autophagic vacuole. The first, primary lysosome or storage granule. Primary lysosome or storage granule are initially synthesized inside the ribosomes present on the wall of rough endoplasmic reticulum. They are retained for some time in the rough endoplasmic reticulum, then they are transferred to Golgi body, and from Golgi body they form certain vesicles or sacs which form the lysosome. So the first type of lysosome is the primary lysosome is storage granule. It is different from other types in the sense that it contains only one type of hydrolytic enzyme. Actually, lysosomes are unique because they have certain lytic enzymes which break down food or some other cellular organelles. So storage granule or the primary lysosome contain only one type of hydrolytic enzymes in it. Then comes the number of secondary lysosomes. And secondary lysosomes are of three types. One, the phagosome, second, residual body, third, autophagic vacuole. Phagosome is formed by fusion of two types of vacuoles. First of all, a storage granule is formed. Then, by phagocytosis, a food particle is brought inside the cell and forms a food vacuole. This food vacuole fuses with the storage granule to form a combined composite vacuole which is called phagosome. In some electron micrographs, we have observed the fusion of two vesicles or fission in which they break into two pieces. So, by fusion of this food vacuole and storage granule, a phagosome is formed containing food particles. By the action of lysosomal enzymes, this food is digested and broken into very small pieces. When it is digested, there may be three fates. Either it passes from the membrane of lysosome into the cytoplasm and it is utilized for many metabolic activities. Otherwise, if very small particle is there and it is not beneficial for the cell, it can reach to the cell membrane and by a process of exocytosis or reverse process of phagocytosis, it goes out from the cell. Third thing, sometimes it is retained in the cytoplasm for a pretty long time, then it is called residual body. Residual body are important sometimes they accumulate some pigment granules, and accumulation of these residual bodies play a role in aging or budhapa. And the fourth type is the autophagic vacuole. Autophagic vacuole is actually, as you said, I said, it is responsible for suicide of the cell. It can perform two functions. Either any cell organelle during its activity breaks into pieces and some non-utilizable parts are there. Those fragments of cell organelles are taken inside the lysosome and then they are digested by the autophagic vacuole type of lysosome. Secondly, if there is a need to digest the whole cell, then they break and the whole digestive enzymes are distributed all over in the cytoplasm. They can digest the whole cell. The primary lysosome contains only one type of hydrolytic enzyme, lysosomal enzyme, but the secondary lysosome contains the complete set, maybe 10 or 20 types of digestive enzymes. Autophagic vacuole play a role in embryonic development. For example, during transformation of a tadpole larva into an adult frog, the complete tail of tadpole larva is slowly digested by the activity of the autophagic vacuole type of lysosome, and the complete tail is utilized. So such functions in a body of certain animals are performed by these autophagic vacuoles, and that is why lysosomes are also called the suicide bags. When it comes the number of suicide, then I would also like to tell you about an animal, lemming. Lemming is an animal which is slightly smaller than a rabbit and found in European countries. After every 4 years, their population is increased highly, and due to their crowding, they are just irritated, they become disturbed, and some hormonal changes take place in them in such a fashion that all their flock start moving towards any direction, and all of the animals follow them. When they reach on the edge of a mountain or on the bank of a river, in the crowd, two animal falls in the water or below the mountain, then all other members of the group, they just jump in the water or on the side of the mountain, and they commit a mass suicide. So it is a regular feature after every 4 years in lemmings and lynx. Lynx is Lynx. So these two animals commit mass suicide every 4 years. So this much about the lysosome. On the next turn, we will talk about the microbodies and then the genetics. If you have any queries about these topics, you are always welcome. Our society is always prepared to help you, and I shall be happy to answer and solve your queries. So you can ask any queries just after this lecture, in between the time 5:30 to 5:45. Thank you.